Hello everyone, me again, but I won't show you my face because you've seen enough of that on the last couple of videos. Well, it's the day after Christmas, Boxing Day. Just going for a walk just to tell you how I'm feeling, what's going on. It's a couple of days now. I get on a plane on Sunday and I fly off to a place which you'll find out about once I get there. Going to try and put a few smiles on my face, see if I can have a bit of fun before I'm old and peeing me pants in some old people's home somewhere. Life is what you make it, and if you make it miserable, you'll be miserable. If you make it fun, you'll put a smile on your face and you'll have some fun. So that's my theory anyway. You've got to get out there sometimes and just say, let's do it, let's have a go. You're never too old. Here you go, look, I'll show you. Misty morning on the canal. That's where all the barges come up and down. So yeah, just coming for a walk, just to try and clear my head, think a few things over, and contemplate on life, I suppose, really. There's a lot of water lying around still. That misty field first thing in the morning. It's very quiet. Open the gate. Got a cough this morning. Tickly throat. Very muddy. Got to watch that I don't slip down here. So, what can I say? Had a nice Christmas day. Beautiful dinner. Had some time with the kids. Yeah, it was a good day. Good day. Hang on a minute. Let me just put my hat on because my head's cold. Yeah, really good day. I think the kids enjoyed it. Like I say, one is 17 in March, the other one is 15 in June. So, and they're really grown up for their age. They know why I'm doing what I'm doing. They're not silly kids. But yeah, it's going to be a big adventure. Whether it works out, pans out for me. If it does, fantastic. If it doesn't, I can always go to plan 2, which I haven't made yet. But yeah, looking forward to it. So, not long to go before I get on the plane. I just thought I'd come down here and take a little video just to remind me of the canal system and the cold weather. So, nearly fell over. The reason I'm leaving is 1, getting a divorce from the wife. 2, there's not much really in England for me. I mean, the money that I'm getting wouldn't last long in England with the taxes, the high rent, the fuel prices, buying a car, keeping the car on the road, beer prices. I mean, I'm not a big drinker, but if I go out for a drink, it's a £5 a pint. It's quite a lot of money. So, you know, and how often do people go out for just 1 pint? So that turns into 20-30 quid. So expense, that's 1. The roads are an absolute chronic. Potholes, ruts, it's just terrible. You know, and you spend your money on a car and then 6 months later you're changing the springs because you're going through potholes and things like that. It just knackers the springs up. So you're forever spending on things that you don't really need to spend on. You know, I could get a motorbike, but in this weather you don't want to be riding a motorbike backwards and forwards to work and using it every day for everything. You'd soon seize up from the cold weather. I don't know if you can hear them birds over there, but making a bit of a racket. So I'm hoping to go to hotter climates, which will help my rheumatism that's coming on slowly. I've got rheumatism in my shoulders, my knees, my back hurts every now and then. I know I'm moaning, but the hot weather does help a hell of a lot. Yeah, there's loads of birds over there. So a lot of you will probably say, oh, you're a dickhead, you know, why don't you stop in this country, why don't you do this and that and the other. But I haven't got any real qualifications or anything like that. I mean, I've got the bog standard qualifications. I don't work in IT because I never got taught IT at school, so I never really took much notice of it. Most of my life I've been a warehouse person or a labourer or HGV driver. And HGV driving in this country, oh, I'll take my hats off to the people that can do it all the time. I've still got my licence. I've got a PSV licence as well. Well, look at that. That's where them birds are, right over there. Probably can't see it because of the mist. But yeah, it's a beautiful part of England. Yeah, so I couldn't do HGV driving for a long time. People on the roads, middle lane hoggers, people that drive at 45, 50 mile an hour on the motorways, and if there's ever an accident, who's the first to get pulled and checked is the lorry driver. And if you're over your hours slightly and they notice that you've been going over your hours regularly and things like that, you could end up with a massive fine or even imprisonment if worst comes to the worst. You know, you cause an accident, well, you didn't cause it, but somebody pulled out in front of you, you've smashed into them, you've caused injury, they'll blame the lorry driver because they've got proof that he's been going over his hours, you know, and things like that. But what amazes me is if you're a sales rep, you could get in at John O'Groats, go and do some business up there, jump in your car and drive all the way down to Land's End without a break, and nobody says anything about that. Yes, I know a wagon, it's a big wagon, takes longer to stop and things like that, but you need the concentration. But the same laws should be for everybody. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on a bit about that, but all I want to say is at the moment what I'm doing, my mental state is every now and then I'll think, yeah, go for it, do it, fantastic, you know, and I'm really enthusiastic about it. And then there's other days when I sit there and I think, what am I doing? I'm 59 years old. I've never really done much in my life. You know, what are you doing, Dave? What are you doing? Think about it. And then the following day I'm up for it and I'm ready for it, and yeah, I'm dead enthusiastic. So today I'd say on a percentage wise out of 100, I would say I'm probably 80% positive. But you're always going to get a little bit of a negative. Yeah, I don't think anybody's 100% sure of what they're doing and where their life's going, because things can change day to day, hour to hour. You just got to go with the flow sometimes. And I think I've been like that most of my life, because if I don't like something, I would get out of it and do something else. Like all my jobs, like I said before, I've had thousands of jobs. I can't remember how many I've had. Look how muddy this path is. Come on people, get the path sorted. So I've had loads of jobs, and I just think to myself, if you're not happy, get out, change your situation. A lot of people will just stay in a situation because it pays the bills, and well, just about pays the bills. They're not happy. They wake up every morning going, oh, I don't want to go. And if it gets you that bad, get out, go and find something else. Life's very short. Get out there, enjoy it. If you make a mistake and you think, oh, I've made the wrong move, take a step sideways and do something else. We're not born to work hard all our lives. We're born to keep the world going, as in having children, earn a little bit of money along the way, be happy, and put a smile on your face, enjoy yourself. And if you're not getting that from a job or a relationship or your lifestyle, change it. I'm making it sound easy, just go out, change it. Even if it takes you 6 months to change what you're doing, what you don't like, at least at the end of the day, you've changed it. You've done something about it. It's like these people that moan and they say, oh, Labour shit, Conservative shit, but they don't go and vote. Well, change it. Go and vote. Go and put your 1 pence worth in. It might not be what you want, but then you can moan about it because you've actually put into it. Anyway, I don't want to get back on politics. It's not my thing. I really don't. I vote, don't get me wrong. I do vote, but I think whoever you vote, they're all the same. In it for themselves. They're not for the working class man. They're for the rich. England is a rich country. If you're rich, you can get on in this country really, really good. But if you're struggling to pay your bills, a little rub in there, look. If you're struggling to pay your bills, struggling to put fuel in your car, they don't care about you. They'll just keep taking the tax off you, keep screwing you. Anyway, enough about politics, enough about work. Like I say, I'm 80% sure in what I'm doing is the right thing. When I put another vlog on next week, I'm hoping it will be a little bit better than 80%. I might not say anything about that, but I will, try and remember to tell you how I'm feeling and what percentage I'm on. Because that next week is the start of my new life going forward, hopefully. I'm going and I'm thinking with an open mind. So that's what you've got to do half the time. Just go and do things with an open mind. If you don't want to go to a party, just go with an open mind. Think, I'll go for an hour. If it's crap, I'll come back. You never know what chances you miss in life by saying, I can't be bothered. You could be at that party, You could meet the love of your life. You could meet somebody that you get on with and eventually set up a business and become very comfortable in life. You don't know. Don't know until you try. So you've got to try. You've got to have a go. I don't know if I'm rabbiting on too much about crap, but it does my mental health a little bit good because I'm getting things off my chest and it's like I'm talking to somebody. Well, if I get the followers and they watch my videos, I am talking to somebody. But for the last 3 months, I've got to admit, my mental health has been absolutely terrible. The worst I've ever been. I mean, I have suffered with mental health a couple of times, depression and that, but it's the worst it's ever been. I honestly thought I was never going to get out the tunnel and see the light. But slowly, I'm getting there. I am getting there. Walking, talking helps fantastic. I've been going to a club called Andy's Man Club. It's all about mental health awareness that men go through, and you go there and you chat to other people that have got similar situations and are in similar places of you, and it helps to talk. So yeah, that's what I mean. If you don't go to these places, you're never going to know. And that place, like I say, I'll say it again, Andy's Man Club helped me quite a lot. Just talking to other blokes and knowing that there's other people in the same situation as you. Because when you're in that situation, you feel like you're the only one with the problems. You feel that you're a freak, a weirdo. But then when you get to know these people and you start talking to them, you realise, no, you're quite normal really. There's lots of people out there that have got mental health issues that don't talk about it. Talking is probably one of the best things you can do for mental health. And having family around you. My wife, who we're getting divorced, she's been absolutely fantastic. Can't fault her. My kids, brilliant, love them to bits. They do put a smile on my face, even when I'm a little bit down. They can sort of make me laugh past the silly things they say. So yeah, if you are people, if you're suffering from a little bit of mental health, get out there, get talking to people, or just talk to your family. I'm sure they'll understand. Some of mine have, some of mine haven't, but hey, that's life. So I've got to admit, it's a beautiful morning for a nice cool stroll down the canal. Nobody about. You can hear the cars in the distance. You can hear the birds chirping. It's pretty cold. Pretty cold. I mean, you can't see much because it's foggy, but down there's 2 canal boats. They've been there for years. He lives on the canal and he's loving life. I know him and he's loving life. Yeah, he's happy in what he does. Good on him. But yeah, if anybody's out there who is feeling down and depressed, especially this time of the year, this time of year can be terrible, especially if you're alone and you're divorced, you're separated from your kids and your wife, and you might have one of them wives that tell the kids all sort of stuff just to poison their minds against you. Stick with it, because as they get older they'll realise that it wasn't all your fault. Luckily, my wife isn't like that. So, I'm pretty lucky in that. It's just that we have our problems and we both agree it's not good to stay together just to play happy families, because eventually, you know, we might end up arguing and that wouldn't be good. It's best to part while you're friends and you can still talk and get on with one another, and whatever she does in life is up to her, and whatever I do in life is up to me. So it should be. Going through another bridge now, bridge 77. All these bridges are numbered, so people can navigate around the canal system of England. They can look at the bridge number, find out what canal they're on, and find out where they are. Here's another 3 boats. These are people that live on the canal just there. They own the land next to it. Little chimney going there on that one boat. Yeah, they're loving it. It's a good way to live if you can live in the cold climate, which I struggle, especially as I got older. So yep, and here is some old, I don't know if you can see them because of the fog. Let me see if I can see them. Yeah, there they are. There's one right over there in the fog. These are old RAF bunkers from years ago, because where I live there is an old RAF airfield. So yeah, I think I say yeah a lot as well on this video, so if I do, I apologise. Walk round the corner here, up the bank to the bridge. So for those of you that watch, hopefully next week you will see where I'm going, and then from then on it will be trying to find me. That's all what it's about, trying to find myself, because I think over the years I've lost the person who I am. Because at the moment I don't know who I am, what I want to do, whether I want to do what I'm doing now, but I'm going to try and do it, because I don't want to be sitting in a chair pissing my pants when I'm 70, regretting it and saying, oh, I wish I tried it, I really do wish. Well, you know, get out there and try it, that's all I say. If it doesn't work out, tough, go on to the next adventure or the next thing. So here, when I was a kid, many moons ago, that place there used to be a garage but with covered vehicles, and next to it was a truckers cafe, and me and my mates used to go up there on a Saturday, get a plate of chips and play on the pinball machine. And then as I got older, we went to this place, which is now a house, but this used to be the old Coach and Horses, and we used to have some good nights in there, because, let me just cross over, because here it was Saturday nights, they used to have discos and things on. We had such a whale of a time at this pub. Fantastic pub this was. The bloke who had it as a pub still owns it. Mr. Smith, his name is. He still owns it, and he turned it into a house. But yeah, where this Meadowfields care home is, he used to own this as well. and it used to be student accommodation for Stafford University Park, and the university and the college and everything. So that was full. That place was full of students who used to frequent the pub. I mean, it was mixed. There was lads and girls, but God, we had some fun. That was quite a while ago. Yeah, it's good. Shame that pub shut. It was a good old pub, that was. And it's on a busy road, so you know, if he was doing it now with food, he'd make quite a bit of money. This is a path down to the railway, and you used to be able to walk across the railway lines, but because it was classed as dangerous, they've built a bridge over it now. Got all them tyres, old tyres, I bet they're a bit of money to get rid of. Go-kart tyres, or some sort of tyres there, look. Huh. Wow. I haven't been down here for a while. I haven't been feeling to do anything for a while. I've just been in that deep dark hole. But I'm getting there, getting out. Fresh air's doing me good. I suppose the walk's doing me good, but I haven't done it for a while, so my hips are starting to hurt. So people, that'll be the end of my video now, because I'm going to get out of breath climbing these stairs. I hope to see you next week. If you subscribe, press the like button, or if you don't like it, press the unlike button. But just, you know, keep watching. There's better, happier things on the way. So hopefully this will be the last of the depressing vlogs, unless I start blarting my eyes out when I'm at the airport. Okay people, do what you can, stay happy, be kind to other people, and most of all, treat people how you want to be treated. Ta-ta for now.